Hello everyone, this is ToolFanReacts and it's my birthday. Unfortunately, I can no longer say that I am 40. I can now say I'm in my 40s.
This is love. This is love.
Hello everyone, welcome into ToolFanReacts. Thank you for joining me. I apologize for not posting consistently. My only excuse is that I suck. But I appreciate those that have left comments with things for me to react to. Don't worry, I know sometimes it takes me a long time, but the list is forever. And today, as requested, we have a song that I'm going to say likely have heard before. This is Vismund Cygnus by the Mars Volta. Like I said before in one of my other Mars Volta reactions, I have been exposed to a lot of their work. Nothing from their new album, really, but this is not from their new album. So I'll let you know if this is something I've heard before. It's likely that I have, but it's been well over 20 years. So it could be like hearing it for the first time because my memory is awful. And without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Okay, this is Vismund Cygnus by the Mars Volta. Let's begin. Oh, vocals are just about to start to kick in. A very pleasant opening, little acoustic opening with a guitar that's not being electrocuted. I'm going to jump back just a hair so we can get the beginning of those vocals jumping in here.
The ocean floor is hidden from your viewing lens. A depth perception languished in the night. All my life I've been so aroused by the sea sprouting like a
All right. Gotta let you know, I've heard this before. Once the vocals kicked in, it sounded familiar, really sealed the deal there. So we can't count this as a reaction. I'll title it as something else, maybe a re-reaction or a re-listen or something to that effect. I think I remember liking this one quite a bit when I heard it before. So let's go back to it. I'm listening on headphones, obviously, so maybe this is not something that everyone can really tell if they're not doing the same. But correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like that the drums are mostly focused on the right side so far. And I don't know if what the intention was with that, but it's just a little interesting detail. Everything else seems to be kind of balanced between the two sides. Yeah, let me know if there was something artistically intentional about that. One thing I'll say about Mars Volta, from what I've heard so far, is the mixing on their music. Everything is just kind of muddied together. It seems like they're all kind of toned down a little bit. The vocals are really high up in the mix and right in your face, very clear, very upfront, because their instrumentation is crazy. It's wild, and I'm just wondering, it doesn't seem like they felt like they wanted to really highlight that more prominently. Anyway, let's get back to it.
So now I know that everyone else sees. Who do you try? Will they beat us to woo? Crown the beetle mirage. Will they beat us to woo? Yeah.
All right, so I might have spoken a little too soon. That part, the vocals were a little more buried and the music was cranked up. But as a whole, it does seem like the different elements are fighting each other for attention. You know what I'm saying? It's all there, but they're all kind of drowning each other out in a way. So everyone's fighting to be heard. Oh my God, this is 13 minutes? Well, I wasn't expecting to sit here for this long, but this comes with the territory. Let's get back to it. I'm going to jump back because I noticed we got a little bit of a change up here.
Crown the beetle mirage. Will they beat us to woo? I found the remnants of a crimson vein. It cleaned my way down to the bone. Umbilical syllables left to decode. There was no cradle, I can taste it. Coming all night, I'll help you. Let me show you what I mean. So now I know that I'm now see. Who do you try? Will they beat us to woo? Crown the beetle mirage. Will they beat us to woo? Bring me this flame. Sugar truth, those nicotine stains. Almost everywhere, my scavenger grills will only hide the truth. Bring me this
All right. I know that the Mars Volta was sort of born out of the dismantling of At the Drive-In in some degree. I know it's easy to be a fan of both groups, but is there anyone that falls into one camp or the other? I tend to lean more toward the Mars Volta. Let me know what you guys think. This breakdown's pretty cool. The guitar is it's a solo, I guess. I guess maybe not so much a solo, but it's just sort of like a free form jam session in the middle of the breakdown. We do have 8 minutes left, so I imagine we're gonna have some other change up, or at least one other change up. Definitely heard this before, but don't remember it enough to know all of the ins and outs of it. So it is like discovering it again for the first time. So it's been fun. Let's continue. Sorry, it's been a while. I better pause it. Yeah, with longer songs like this, it's hard to keep someone's attention or to keep it balanced well. These guys seem to do a pretty good job of that. Keep it fresh and make it so the song doesn't seem overly repetitive. Let's carry on. All right, this sounds like it's going to fade into something here, but it sounded like it was sort of mixed even a little bit better than the beginning of the song. The percussion was still a little like it's just underneath the surface of a shallow puddle, I guess, if that's a weird way to describe it. Feel like there's like a layer of film in front of it. I would like it if the drums were a little more prominent, but again, I'm not a music producer, so what do I know? All right. Clearly, this part is just sort of a long fade out with some extra elements in it just to make it so it's not the song itself just fading out, but we've got some sort of vocal distress of some kind going on. I've never listened to it this intently with headphones and paid this close attention to this section before. It is a bit familiar, so I sort of recognize it, but the right side, it's almost like it's a byproduct of the pulsating rhythm that's going on the left side, and it sort of ripples in and out. It's a very cool effect. I want to keep going. All right, we've got Cygnus, Vismund Cygnus by the Mars Volta. A long one, and one that I do enjoy. I do remember enjoying this song quite a bit, I think, when I sort of had a very brief interest in them. The vocalist, he's got a very specific and unique sound to his voice, and the fact that they choose to have it, for the most part, so far high up in the mix that if it's not a vocal style or sound you enjoy, then it's going to be really hard for you to get through these songs by these guys or at the drive-in. I don't necessarily overly love the sound of his voice. It's a good voice, and he's a talented singer. You just can't explain it. Sometimes you love it, sometimes you don't. It's just a matter of taste. Thank you all for sticking to the end of this very long video. If you want to leave a comment down below with something that you would like me to react to next, please do so. It always helps out the channel. If you want to subscribe, if you're not already, leave a like on the video, and I will see you on the next one.